I'm Betty Slade, and I'm here with my grandson Spencer, who is videoing me, and we're going to take a tour of my studio and gallery. So we're going to take a little walk down this sidewalk. We're leaving our house and we're going into my studio and giving you an idea of where I create and where we spend a lot of our time. We are tucked at 7,600 feet at the bottom of Wolf Creek Pass. In December, the temperature got down to 20 below, and right now it's about 6 degrees. And my grandson asked me why we would live here, and I said, it's community. We have a wonderful group of people we love, and we love the mountains. We love the freedom. We love being away. So anyway, I'm going to open the door now to my studio. This is actually to my gallery. These are some paintings I did in 1997, 98. I love chairs on the wall. I love things that are unique. And when I painted the painting on the left, it is the eggs in the bird nest. And I love that effect. And that started out as a watercolor on a 300-pound weight. And then I went into it with the oils. Right above that is a geranium, and that is a pure watercolor. There's a lot of white, and people, I think what they say about my watercolors is they're clean and they're bright and they're loose, and there's tricks to be able to get that. And above that is it's called the Blanco dove at the very top, and if you notice in the left corner, that is the square top, and there's a dove over that you can see. Give you a little idea of some of the other things I do. I paint on furniture, and a lot of things. Started painting on the piano, and I still have things I want to do with that piano. And over here is more of my bookshelves, and I've done like the little checkbooks and the calendars, and I've written books. Cameo, that's on the Book of Ruth. Down here on the second shelf is the Song of Solomon. That is a complete study of Song of Solomon. It's called the King's Choice. And so over the years, I have been painting since 1965. So in 45 years, you can tell I've gone from a lot of different things. I've had a lot of phases in my life, and everything I do in series. I'll do 20 or 30 of a particular thing, and then I'll move on to something else. Floral on black, and I started with a black painting. There's strictly a black canvas, and if you notice inside the flowers and all that is black, so I really use that black for the shadow, and very few strokes. And the more you paint, you count you don't actually count every stroke, but you are very aware that every stroke counts. And so that one, everything I did was precise. I put it down exactly where I wanted it. And as we come around, here's some more chairs that I've painted. And I love little vignettes. This house has got a lot of doors. This is a barn door, and it goes into a pantry. And up the way, we've got an outhouse door. So all the doors are kind of a fun thing. I painted on almost all the doors in the house. Now this is a copy of a Norman Rockwell. This goes down to my studio. I started painting on doors, probably 20, 30 years ago. I've named all the rooms. And this one is the kids' room. And these are all the toys that our kids had when they were young. And I put them up in the loft. But I had a friend who actually painted and drew all my granddaughters. She was a ballerina at one time, little Tiffany, and so all these little figurines, my friend drew those and painted them, and that's done in pastel chalk. And then, if you notice, I've got this is a pastel, And I did a series of 3 of little angels. They're all pastel. We have this one here, and we have this one here. Yeah, they're more of the impressionistic, and I worked them as more impressionistic than subjects. I've got 09 on this one, so this I painted about probably 3 or 4 years ago. This is called the Artist Garden, and in the Artist Garden you'll see that I've got all my flowers, my florals. This room is called The Song of the Southwest. This is a picture of Al's dog Getta. At one time, over all the years, I've done portraits of most of his dogs. And these are some of my Southwest. Some of these are on the Princess Cruise line. That one and a couple of these others are all originals of the prints that are down there. And I painted on it. But this room is called Love in Every Bite, and it really came out of the cookbook that Don Klein had written. And of course this is all faded from many, many years of just being up in this room. And down here, this is the cover of the cookbook. And I painted 18 of the little watercolors, illustrated those for this particular cookbook. And this wall here is camera ready 1922 for a yearbook, and this was pictures in the 1922 Tyler, Texas High School. And if you notice, this is the way they did it in the old days. They took the picture, they took the white primer, probably just house paint, and pen and ink, and they followed through. But you can see these are all hand drawn, and this is how they did the layout for their yearbook. And this room is full of hats of every kind. They're all like brand new. Very well taken care of. It's in the hat boxes. We've got 5 little cabins out there, and we turned it into a retreat center. Oh, we've been doing retreats for about 21 years, and so we brought all these little cabins in, and so we've got a bathhouse. It's called the Writer's Block, and we have the, if you look straight ahead, we have the Profound Poet to the right. And then right straight ahead we've got the Starving Artist little cabin. And then to the left we have the Musically Inclined. And then our commons is it's called the Photo Shoot. And people can stay out there and have a place to get up and have coffee together. And that bathhouse serves the bathhouse for all 4 little cabins out there. Okay, this is called the Rec Center, and this is full of furniture projects that I'm going to work on. This is my studio, and if you notice, I've got 49 windows all the way around. This is probably my favorite place. Is my bathroom. Got a fireplace in my bathroom, and there's the picture of Mary Magdalene. That's the book cover. This is our home, and this is where we live, and this is where we dream big dreams. And Al and I and our 2 dogs live here. Thank you for just tuning in and being a part of our lives.